Hey, collective. Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Okay, so if you read the title, you pretty much know what this message is about. It is non-zodiac Pacific. If I see the signs, I will call them out. But for the most part, just picking up the general energy amongst you all. And with that being said, my beautiful loves, if it don't resonate, please don't put it on your plate. I have videos that are constantly being uploaded, and there's a plethora of videos in my library that you can check out for hidden messages while you're waiting on a new one to upload. Also, thank you all for all the love, likes, support, comments, subscriptions. It has definitely been influential in the growth of the channel, and I am so grateful for all of that love and support. And I just ask that you continue to show me love and support by continuing to like the videos and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you here at Empress Tarot, where we would address it and bless it. All right, collective, let's hop into these messages. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for the viewer of this reading? High Priestess, your intuition is on point. Your psychic abilities or your spiritual gifts are heightened. I do feel like you have the gift of sight or foresight. You see something before it happens. And this could be a blessing and a curse. I'm telling you, sometimes it's a blessing to see things coming. And then another one is like, Lord Jesus, brace me for that impact, right? But Pisces energy. Ooh, but this one is a blessing. Ace of Pentacles. I have not seen the Ace of Pentacles here lately. It's a pleasure to see it here next to the High Priestess because I feel like I said, somebody's spiritual gifts are very heightened. Could be very financially rewarding for you in the sense to where you are able to monetize or get something monetized off of this. But let's see what else wants to show up here. Six of Pentacles. Okay, this right here is the gift that keeps on giving. That's what I'm getting. The gift that keeps on giving, baby. Make room. Make room. That's all I can say is make room. This is the gift that keeps on giving. If it's not that you are getting monetized in some aspect of a platform, this could be that someone is giving you a huge, I feel, donation, or something huge is being given to you. Something huge is definitely being given to you. Strength card and the Chariot. I feel with this one, this is something where, like I said, brace for impact, because with more money, more problems, as they say. But I feel like to whom much is given, much is required, is what this is saying. I see Leo, Pisces, and Cancer. But I feel like this is saying to whom much is given, much is required. So something could seem like is this really worth the stress? Is this really worth, the amount of time and dedication I got to put into this? With the Hangman, I do feel like somebody is challenging what they thought to be a blessing, or they are the perspective of what a blessing is. Their thoughts on what they thought was a gift. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out. Three of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's like, let me get a team on my side. Yeah, I get that someone could have been trying to do something by themselves, and it seems like it's way more stressful than it is blissful. But I feel like you need some support with the Three of Pentacles. And then you have the Ace of Swords. Four Swords. Emperor, it's time to delegate. It's time for you to relax, relate, and release and delegate. Delegate in a way to where, because I feel like this is like you need a tech team, or you need a editing team, or you need a stylist, or you need someone who books trips for you or take care of trip arrangements. I feel like you've gotten so big in whatever this is that you need to hire a team. You're going to need a team to help you with your day-to-day processes. Strong Aries. Cancer, Leo, Libra, and Pisces. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. Yeah, you supposed to be so financially abundant. King of Pentacles, Fool card. You're gonna be so financially abundant. You gonna need a team, baby. And I'm talking about a dream team. Booked and busy is the word. How you doing? Okay, Spirit, can you tell me more about this energy? What else does the collective need to know? Yeah, you know what? I feel like, you really need to explore, not outsourcing, but explore some other options when it comes to how you're getting things out. If it is, merchandise, because I feel like you're trying to do it all on your own, or your hand is in everything, right? I feel like it stresses somebody out. You're working really, really hard. And I feel like Spirit is saying there are options here. You just got to trust the process. Yep. You got to let go of some type of control and trust the process, because, yeah, more money, more problems. I feel like there's more responsibilities. I feel like, oversight is possible if you have your eyes on everything. You can't be at two places at one time, in this instance, three places at one time. I feel like you're going to need to hire a team. Strong, you need to hire a team. King of Swords, you be dealing with a masculine Libra, baby, but you going to need a team. Nine of Cups, the dream team. This is giving the dream team. Somebody could have been born in 99. That year has been coming up pretty strong for me. Five of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, more money, more problems. But I feel like this is good problems. I feel like, having too much, too many orders. You know what I mean? That's good problems. It's just that you don't want to tarnish the reputation of this merchandise or this brand by trying to do too much at one time. You're definitely going to need some help, because you're going to run into where you're going to create some challenges, some burdens. I feel like there's going to be some conflict, or, some disputes over product or services. I just get dispute over products or services, or disputes over control, because I'm hearing control. uh, I am control. Yeah, so let me see what oracles want to come out on this. But this is giving self-employment, CEO energy, boss energy. Is given, life is good, but it's also burdensome if you're taking on this Ten of Wands energy of having to do everything yourself. Lighten that load, collective. Bartender. You could meet someone at a restaurant, or there's talks at a restaurant. Tell me more about this energy. Inner child. Big break. I feel like casual conversation leads to somebody's winning destination. I kid you not. Have you ever in life experienced one of those moments that you had no idea who you were having great conversation with on the plane, or you were sitting next to someone at a seminar, you had no idea who you were next to. I feel like this is speaking to this emperor, and the type of gaiety that was there between the two of you, where it was just like there was just this happiness, this fun, there's this joy. Now someone's supposed to show you the business aspect of taking something to the next level, sponsoring your brand. This could be a cocktail or a drink. hmm There could be people around you who are jealous of you. You could be, I don't know, because I'm looking at this bartender and I feel like somebody is launching or branching out some type of liquor or vodka that's like elite, very top shelf. Now people can be like, you acted such a much. Abandon came out. You could have ghosted some people in the process of this, and some people are probably trying to speak bad on your product because you done ghosted them, or they feel like you acting funny. This could be people that you've known from your childhood, For some of you, this could be a romantic endeavor. The runner and running. Damn. You see that? That came out just like that. And that's two different dates. The runner and the running. I feel like somebody's afraid to mix business with pleasure. And somebody seeing the other side of somebody who has been rejected. Okay, that's an inserted message. Somebody seeing the other side of someone who's been rejected. Rejected bad. Running and the runner. Somebody could be a track star. Hmm. Let me see here. Tell me more about this energy. Legal matters. Somebody could have some financial problems, legal, falling in love. I feel like somebody don't want to take on somebody's financial debts, or someone has not told someone about their financial struggles or their financial debt. This could be child support. Somebody could be getting in trouble for child back pay, or back pay. Is that what it is? Child support that's old. That's how I'm gonna put that. Paranoid, toxic relationship, hopeful, and time. Oh boy, and somebody's gonna find out that somebody has a child by the child support order or something coming from child support. So somebody's gonna discover that somebody has a child by way of a child support letter. But what I tell y'all, this right here, power couple, CEO, big boss business. Somebody could have decided to put somebody on child support now that they see that they've moved on and they're doing big things and they not effing with them no more like that. Somebody could be bitter and trying to put somebody on child support. Return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. So you could have ran from this and now there's a second chance or a go with this. Pulling strings, sober life. Someone sees something clearer now that they're not exactly living large. Now that they are sober and they are not about that, that drunken life, you know what I mean? Because somebody could have drank to cope, and you could have met this person at a bar. You could have really been influential in, getting this person into branding, or instead of drinking it, make it. You know what I mean? You can make money off of it. Take that pain and put it into some pressure, or you put it into something, successful. And now somebody's past is coming around like, you forgot you had a child? I didn't. Watch this. I'm putting you on child support because somebody is hitting a restart on their life, moving ahead, and you got somebody from their past that's wanting to come through with that paperwork about a child. Ain't that some shit? Intuition. There go that gut feeling. There go that yeah, rejected side hustle. There go that gut feeling. Somebody's supposed to see the other side of somebody after rejection. Numbing out. Did I tell you? Somebody was drinking to cope. And I feel like somebody helped this person stop. They helped this person stop cold turkey, or they helped this person sober living. And they put pressure to whatever it was pain that was paining them. And I feel like they turned that into some type of successful brand. Mhm. And another message, somebody is looking at someone who has helped them very romantically. Yep. I don't know what movie it is, but it's like good deeds turn into good love. You could have helped somebody who was going through withdrawals, rebound, consequences. Ooh, child. If they're in the middle of healing, yeah, there shouldn't be no romantic dealings. If they're in the middle of healing, there shouldn't be no romantic dealings. But I do feel like that somebody has probably already set them boundaries or already said that. And somebody seeing the other side of someone who's been rejected or who feels like they've been shot down by someone that they are really interested in, who they really want to get to know like that. Somebody could have made a play on somebody while they were under the influence, and they could be embarrassed by that rejection. Could be lashing out, or really just, I don't know, on some flake shit. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, collective. This is what I got for you. Remember, you're way more blessed than you are stressed. Please believe that. And if you would like for me to address it and bless it, the information is down below on how to book a reading with me. And yeah, I'm sending an immense amount of love, light, and high vibrational energy your way. And I will catch you all soon with another video. All right, collective, take care. Bye.